I live? Okay, I think I'm live. Hey, ladies, happy Friday. I am so glad to be here to chat with you today because I put up a question the other day that sparked some interest on me being able to share something with you that I think a lot of us are missing. And this is actually the most important thing that I believe that you need to know when trying to lose weight. And if you don't know this, losing weight is going to be a very uphill mental battle. So I would like to know #live, #recorded, who's here and where are you coming in from? Where do you live? Okay, so there's one thing that we do every single day, and it can either make or break the bank in our head about our weight loss journey. And how many of us own a scale? Let me know in comments. Say, I own a scale, or I threw that thing away ages ago because I can't stand to look at it. Now, a scale is important for just data metrics and purposes that way. I also would just love to know if I am live, can anybody hear me and see me? I think I can see these comments come through, but I know that you'll all catch it later after the workday too, but do you have a scale? Yes, I own one, I live for it, or no, I threw that thing away because I just can't stand to see the number. Okay, so regardless, you've probably stepped on a scale. You've gone to the doctor, you've stepped on one, and then you go home and you don't step on one for ages until you go back to the doctor and you just hope things have changed, or you do step in on it every single day and it either aggravates you or you do use it as data purpose. Okay, the purpose of a scale is for data metrics only. You should only be looking at it for data. When you look at it, take a non-emotional step back and say, okay, I see that either the scale went up or it stayed the same. If it's going down, you're probably having different positive emotions. But if it's staying the same or it's going up, you need to take a step back and say, okay, from a 1,000-foot view, factually, why did the scale either stay the same or why did it not go down? And factors include, we are eating too much junk food. Other factors include we're not working out the same that we used to. Other factors include that we're under a lot of undue stress that we weren't normally under. So if any of those factors are playing a part, then we take this factual step back and we say, okay, what can I do to change this? Now I need to eat more healthy food, not starve my body. I need to stop doing so much cardio and I need to start lifting heavy weights in order to build muscle that replaces fat. I need to find ways to de-stress. I need to just get off the couch in the first place. Like, what are those things that you can do? And that's not for everybody to be able to decide on their own. You might be the person that does need the accountability, the guidance, and the support of someone telling you exactly what you need to do in order to fix this, because otherwise you're running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to do so many different things all at one time. And if you try and fix your stress problem, you try and fix your food problem, and you try and fix your fitness problem all at one time, and nothing's happening, you won't know which of those things actually was the thing that didn't work. So you need to fix these things slowly, 1% better every single day, which is what we tell our clients. But here's the one thing that you need to know when losing weight, because if you don't know this, that scale is going to continue to attack you every single time that you see it. So I am going to share my screen. And I asked last week, has anybody gotten an in-body done or a body fat scan? And all of our VIP clients said yes. And a lot of people that are not working with us one-on-one said, what is a body fat scan? Where do I go to get one? How do I know? And I want to go over one with you today. So first of all, if you would like to get an in-body scan done, one second, coffee. You need to go to InBodyUSA.com, in-body testing locations. I'll just do this for you and I will put it in the chat. You need to go to InBodyUSA.com/nearest testing location. And you're going to go here to this link. And you're going to find out, once you put in your zip code, is anything close to you? They cost anywhere from $20 or they're free at some places. If you have a gym, you might want to check and make sure that they don't have one there already and you're just missing it. Otherwise, if you're not in any location that's close to an in-body, there are scales that do body fat scans. You can also do the body fat dunk tank. Even do a DEXA scan, which is the most accurate. InBody has the best data for someone to just read on paper, and I love it. So I'm going to go through it just one page for you. Now, again, if you don't have a location nearest you or a DEXA scan nearest you or an InBody dunk tank, you can get a scale that has body fat percentage on it. Is it accurate? No, but as long as it goes down over time, that's what we're looking for. So, and even an InBody might not always be accurate as well. But again, as long as it goes down over time, great. So if you go get an InBody done, I encourage you to not have them read it for you on the spot. Say, I'm going to get this done and I have a coach that can read it for you. If you get one done and you send it to me, I will hop on the phone with you and tell you exactly what you need to do in order to lose the weight that you're finally trying to lose. And I will do that completely for free because I think it's so important that we know this information. And if you don't know this, you can't make educated decisions on where you need to go with your weight loss. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about exactly what is the one thing that you need to know in order to finally lose weight. And this one thing, if you don't know it, you're going to struggle a lot looking at the scale. So go get yourself an InBody scan done or a DEXA, or get a scale that has the percentage on it. Not accurate, but as long as it goes down, great. I'm going to read you one of our clients' scans. Okay, so first thing that I look at when I get this, and again, don't ask the people that get the scan for you, they're going to try and read it for you. Not all of them are educated. Why am I educated? Apart from losing 70 pounds and keeping it off for the last 5 years and owning a gym for 9 years where I read these every single week, multiple times a week, and helping over 1,000 people lose weight and keep it off, as well as my extensive background in health and fitness and nutrition training. You know, people are going to tell you that they know how to read them, but I will tell you that our clients don't fail. They see results, and it comes from knowing the data first. So if you believe in that and you want me to read it for you, I can do it. Anyway, the first thing that I look at when I see this, because we do want that metric of the scale, we do need to know how many pounds on the scale do we need to lose in order to be at our body's ideal goal weight. And we've got, for this person, body fat mass. I look at this number first, based on where she's at currently with the amount of muscle she has, the water retention that she has, lean bone mass, and her body fat. Based on that, she needs to lose 3.7 pounds on the scale. Now, this number could change based on the amount of muscle that she builds and the amount of fat that she burns. And if she builds more muscle and burns more fat, she may just stay the same number on the scale. As you can see, as we go down on here, she has not lost a lot of weight. Let's see, since March, April, May, June, July. In 5 months, this person has only lost 5 pounds or 6, can't do math, 6 pounds. If you're this person and in 5 months, you think I've only lost 6 pounds, like I've been doing everything. What do you mean I've only lost 6 pounds? I'm trying so hard. Well, thankfully, this gal works with us one-on-one and doesn't have that mindset battle anymore, because she knows that even though she's lost this weight right here, she started at 151 in March, she's 144 in July. Even though she's only lost those 6 to 7 pounds on the scale, her body fat percentage has gone down. So I look first at this. Based on where she's at currently, we need to lose 3.7 pounds. But as time goes on, as long as her body fat percentage goes down, which is the next number that I look at, we started at 28.9% body fat, and then we've gone down to 25%. So in the last, how many months did I say? April, May, June, July, 4 months, she has lost 4% body fat, which is exactly on track for where I want someone. 1% body fat down per month. If you've never tried to lose weight, never rejuvenated your metabolism, you might lose a big chunk of body fat percentage in the first month. And then as time goes on, you will start to just even out, building muscle and replacing that fat, and you'll lose 1% per month. And that is exactly where I want her to be. Our goal for this gal is to get her down around the 22% range. So quick math right there. How long should it take for her to get to her ideal body composition so that she feels sexy, confident, everything in her closet fits without even looking in the mirror? She feels like she can have sex with the lights on because she's so hot now. How long will it take for her to get to that 22%, which is the ideal for her? It should take her only another 3 months to get there if she keeps doing exactly what she's doing. Now, she may not even lose another 3 pounds. She may stay at 144 the entire time. So the next number that I look at is your skeletal muscle mass. She started at 60 pounds of muscle. when we first started losing weight back in March. And then vacation happened. She didn't work out very much. We dropped down a little bit and then we started to build it back up. Now we're at 60 again, but a little bit higher than we were before. If we keep trying to build this muscle, and how do we build muscle? We eat enough after we work out. She's got to have a lot of protein every single day, about 130 grams of protein. She has to have a lot of carbs, about 100 to 150 grams of carbs, depending on what type of workout she's doing that day. And she's got to be lifting really heavy in the gym in order to build this muscle. And also, cherry on top, if you're too stressed, it doesn't matter. So we've got to keep her stress under control. Now this gal's got to build this muscle. So say we get to 62 pounds of muscle, body fat percentage drops because now we've replaced fat with muscle, meaning the percent of body fat on our body is now lower. The scale might stay exactly the same. It might even go up, which I'm going to show you in the next InBody, how it went up when somebody gained muscle. So now she's gaining muscle. Body fat percentage has gone down. She fits better in all her clothes. She has a six-pack now. Her booty's lifted. Her arms look great in every tank top that she has. And no longer does this InBody tell her to lose weight on the scale, even though maybe she's still at 144. I anticipate she'll probably be 144 to 146 on the scale for the rest of her life. And she will have a 0 up here telling her that she doesn't need to lose any more fat, and that this muscle, if she keeps building it and building it, we stay the same weight on the scale, body fat percentage can be under 20%. So if you do not know any of this, like I don't know if anybody's watching this. I couldn't see comments. I think I'm catching people during the middle of the workday. So let me know in the comments. Yes, you're watching this. Again, I only like to go live if people comment. And even if you can't catch it live, if you come back and you're active on here later, that's when I like to go live and share things with you. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself and all of my VIP clients who get this one-on-one from us anyway. But if you want this free info, make sure you're here and you're commenting so that I know that this actually helps you. I need to know, was this like, put the mind blown emoji or put a confused emoji, or just type out mind blown or confused if you are either of the things. Because a lot of times, again, we look at the scale and say this gal got this InBody and didn't know how to read it. And we look at this number, I need to lose 3 pounds on the scale, where she's working so hard to lose those 3.7 pounds on the scale. And over the next month, she loses 0 weight on the scale. How defeated do you think she's going to be? However, now knowing that we're actually going after increasing muscle and decreasing body fat percentage, knowing those two things, this number now doesn't mean a lick of anything. It is the first number I look at when someone has a lot of weight to lose, because I need to see, based on where we're at right now, what is our goal? Can that goal change? 100%. I have people coming in to me telling me I need to lose 50 pounds. Great, let's do it in 6 months. All of a sudden, month 3 comes around and we now only need to lose 35 pounds because we've built so much muscle and we've trained our body to lose that body fat by eating enough food at the right times, by doing the right types of workouts, by lifting heavy, by decreasing stress. And now all of a sudden we don't have as long of a goal to go for. Okay, again, mind blown or confused. If you're confused, I happily will go over this again at a different point with whatever, like, tell me what you're confused with so that I can do another video. I'm going to show you one more and you're probably like, wait a second, Katie, what about all the rest of this? Like, whoa, what is all of this? Well, the only other thing that I look at is your basal metabolic rate. This is the amount of calories that you need to eat to basically just stay in bed every single day if you didn't do much. Now, based on her activity level that she's doing, her basal metabolic rate is 1430. So in order to lose weight, she needs to be in a slight deficit. She's not trying to lose weight now, though. We're under 10 pounds of weight loss. We want her to train her body to build muscle instead of lose fat, or to lose weight. We want to lose fat. So she actually needs to eat somewhere around 1430 in her calories to eat enough to build muscle instead of losing weight. And we need to burn that fat. Now, if someone was trying to actually lose weight and this was their BMR 1430, we might put them in a caloric deficit of 100 calories at 1340. And I can't see if that says 40 or 30, 1340. And they would see that 1 to 2 pounds lost per week. And it's a whole different training for a different day. People are eating less than 1200 calories and what that does to your body, but you'll see muscle go down And all of a sudden, this 60 turns into 54. This body fat percentage goes from 25 all the way up to 30%. And the number on the scale stays the same. And you're like, why have I hit a plateau? You're not eating enough food. Now, I don't have an InBody to show you of that because all of our clients actually do see the weight go down because we train them the right way to be able to eat the right amount of foods and do the right workouts. But I'm just telling you, if you're seeing a plateau, you need to get an InBody, figure out what's going on. If your muscle's decreasing and your body fat percentage is going up, likely you're not eating enough, you're restricting your diet, and you're working out too much. Okay, one more I'm going to show you. I'll just make sure I don't have any comments. Oh, Marcy's watching. Good. Huh? So good to see you. Okay, I see 3 people watching, so this must be helping somebody out there. This one I'm going to show you, and this is actually mine. Okay, so I got this scan done. And first things first, I've hit my goal weight a long time ago. I've kept it off for the last 5 years. I don't look at this number anymore. It's never going to tell me that I need to, as long as I stay roughly in the same range that I'm at right now, it's never going to tell me that I have any pounds on the scale to lose. Lean body mass means that it might tell me that I need to gain muscle, but the InBody based on where I'm at right now really likes my composition. Now, am I done with my goals? No, I have a coach. I'll always be working on my goals because I just want to look fitter and leaner and have bigger abs than I ever did before. So I'm going to keep going, but I don't need to look at this number anymore. So when I come down here, you're going to look here, and this is the amount of pounds on the scale. Yes, hi. I'll get you some milk in a second. Can you help me with this training? Mom life, let's just be real. My child was outside biking in her swimsuit today. Can you say hi, everyone? Hi. Okay. So first number, and you can see this InBody always prints a little different. Weight on the scale, skeletal muscle mass, and body fat percentage. So if we go down here and look at mine, weight on the scale, 125, and then I tested it later on, and it was 127. Average person who doesn't know how to read body fat percentage or muscle might look at that and say, hold up, I just gained 2 pounds. That's not what I was trying to do. That's awful. I got to go run all day long. I got to restrict my diet and try to lose the weight. I can't be 2 pounds up on the scale. However, for me, I saw it as just data and I'm like, whatever, 2 pounds up on the scale, but what did it do for my body? What is it? What are those 2 pounds? Now, remember, this middle number is my muscle, 52.7 pounds of muscle to 54.7 pounds of muscle. Would you rather have more muscle or more fat on your body? I'm guessing more muscle. I'm very happy about this. My goal is actually 60 pounds of muscle. And then we go down to the next number, 23%, almost 24% body fat to 22% body fat. So my muscle went up, my body fat percentage went down. I'm happy. I don't have any complaints. Now, I was going to tell you the rest of all of these numbers. What are they? We don't even look at the rest of this. So if you try and get your own, if you want to get your own and you're like, she taught me how to read this thing, I'm going to go get it. And then you get it and you're like, oh, okay, what? Ignore all this middle part. Doesn't matter. Ignore the rest over here. They do matter. They're just not the key metrics that I use for driving this home for people. Look at your basal metabolic rate. If you're trying to lose weight, be within just maybe 100 calorie deficit to, it just depends on what your basal metabolic rate is. Mine's low. I'm smaller. Someone who's got a basal metabolic rate of 1700. This is a whole different story for a different day, but you can be anywhere from 100 to 300 calorie deficit and be able to lose the 1 to 2 pounds per week on the scale. Now, if you're trying to do what this gal is doing up here and you're needing to gain muscle, there's a chance I'll probably bump her closer to 2,000 calories, which is actually, I don't track my calories anymore. I eyeball it. I do intuitive eating. I get all of that. That's what we do for our clients. We don't have them track. After a while, we teach them intuitive eating. But even though my basal metabolic rate is 1336, I actually eat more like 2,000 calories every day. And I don't gain the weight. I'm gaining muscle instead. Okay. Again, was this helpful? Are you like, wow, I need to go get an InBody because I keep staring at that number on the scale and it is making me so sad. Can you hear my child sliding a chair so slowly across the kitchen to go stand on it and get in the refrigerator because now it's done. She was trying to be so sneaky. Okay. Did this help you? For 5 people. Okay. For 5 people. I will read an InBody for you personally over a Zoom call. and you will send it to me. I'll pull it up like this. We'll just go back and forth and I'll tell you exactly what you need to do, how many calories you need to be eating, what is your goal based on what the InBody tells you to do, what types of workouts should you be doing, and we will set you up with a plan, and it's up to you to take action on it, whether you do it by yourself, you do it with me, you find a different coach to do it with. I am more than happy to do that with you. The refrigerator's been open too long. I am absolutely more than happy to do that for you completely for free. I promise, no strings attached, because my biggest concern for people is that they get too frustrated with the scale and then we want to give up. The scale's not moving. We've hit a plateau. We're actually gaining weight and we start to give up. And that giving up doesn't make us the mom that we need to be, doesn't make us the busy professional with a clear-headed mind that we need to be, doesn't get us having sex with the lights on. It doesn't get us feeling confident in the clothes in our closet. It doesn't get us feeling happy again. I promise you that if you know the data and you work off of it correctly, that you will actually see that there is a future for you, the light at the end of the tunnel. This is not actually as hard as you're making it out to be, but sometimes we just need that plan, that support, that guidance and accountability. And if you just need that free phone call where I go through this and give you all of those things, awesome. I'm here for you. Let me know, tell me in the comments, are you going to get an InBody? Somebody can't see it, can't hear it. Okay, well, I hope you could hear this the entire time. Oh, you couldn't hear my child sliding the chair. Gosh, I was like, that was the slowest slide ever. That's embarrassing. Okay, are you gonna go get an InBody? Let me know in comments. Like, heck yes, I loved this. I am going to get an InBody. This was eye-opening. This was so eye-opening. I'm gonna get a scale that shows me body fat percentage. And what else do you need to know? Like, what are you lost on? What can I be teaching you here? I want to give away my secrets. I don't care anymore. I've been doing this for 10 years. I want you to have my secrets. It's up to you what you do with them. So what do you need to know? And I will tell you. Okay, we will chat soon, ladies. Have a wonderful Friday. Tell me what you're doing this weekend and we'll connect soon. Okay,